Hello everyone. Thank you for coming to my channel again. This is Authentic Life Tarot. It's Perry. I am here today. We're going to do a little reading for Divine Masculine energies that are coming up in the next full moon, which would be July 5th. So we're going to kind of be looking at energies of that week that the full moon's going to be in for Divine Masculine. So first what I'm going to do is get a kind of overall energy card from my Krista Mandala Oracle deck to kind of let us know what kind of energies we're going to be working with for Divine Masculine for the new full moon that's coming up in the beginning of June. So we're going to ask Spirit for one card here as an overall energy for Divine Masculine and the energies that are coming in for the full moon. All right. All right. We have discernment. So overall energy for Divine Masculine is discernment. Starting the beginning of June, which is good. We will go from there. I'm going to grab my Gilded Tarot deck here, and we'll get some cards here for some energies that we're going to be dealing with. So let's look at this. So this reading is for Divine Masculines. A lot of times it's not the Divine Masculines who are going to come watch this reading. It's going to be the Divine Feminines who kind of are wanting to know what's going to be coming up here for them that they're going to be dealing with in the next little time through the full moon. So let's get you some cards so we can see what kind of energies we're going to be dealing with here. Okay, Spirit, Divine Masculine energies for the upcoming full moon. Way too many, sorry. That one I will take. Let's see, we have 6 of Cups. Cups are good. Love and relationships and things like that. So that's a good sign here. And discernment. So looks like maybe the Divine Masculine is going to be needing to figure some things out in their life here regarding relationships. Actually, that was one card that came out. It's 2. They're on the floor, but I'm going to take them. We have, let's see, Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit. The Hermit talks about going inward and kind of taking time to yourself or their self. If we're talking about your Divine Masculine here, I think they're going to be taking time for themselves because they have to be trying to figure something out. I am getting the feeling that what they're going to need to be figuring out is something spiritual that has to do with their relationship with this Queen of Pentacles. So we're going to get another card here. Last Spirit for one card. And we have the 6 of Wands. So we have 2 6s so far. Well, that's something that I feel like is a little bit notable. In a couple of minutes here, I'm going to be getting some clarifying cards, and I will go into a little bit more about what all these cards mean and kind of energies that are coming through here. So let's get one more here, like one more for Divine Masculine, please. We have the 2 of Pentacles, which we actually saw, I believe, in the last reading that I did for Divine Masculine. And actually 2 cards came out and I didn't see that to begin with, but we also have the Hierophant. So I'm going to move these over. I'm going to keep the Hierophant here just in case it's there to give us a little bit more information. So now I'm going to be asking my spirit guides and divine to give us some cards from this other deck that I have as some clarifying cards, so we can see kind of what's going on in a little bit more detail. So Spirit, we will be asking you to clarify the Six of Cups for us. What are we looking at here with the Six of Cups? What is it that Spirit wants us to know about this situation here? Okay, one card here, Spirit. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands as the clarifier for the Six of Cups. So I'm gonna look up a few things real quick here. Cups. Okay, so the Six of Cups, I have written down sweet and tender actions and past happiness. So I'm just gonna look at this card a little bit better. We've got a couple of, it looks like younger kids here. We've got Six of the Cups. There's flowers in the cups. So I do believe this is giving me the feeling that there is happiness that Divine Masculine has been kind of reminiscing about. I'm not sure exactly what that happiness is necessarily. But I think they've been looking back at their past and kind of having really fond memories of a situation. Take that for whatever you may take it to mean. Maybe that means something for some of you. I'm going to look here at this clarifying card of the Knight of Wands. That is quick movement, passion, moving you ahead quickly. So that's great. So we know there's going to be some movement, and I believe this is what I'm seeing here is it's movement toward this Queen of Pentacles, which is I'm going to say this is representing the Divine Feminine in this relationship here. And Divine Masculine is noticing Divine Feminine, and he is coming to her with an offer. And we'll get a clarifying card on the Queen of Pentacles here to see if maybe Spirit will let us know a little bit more about what he is talking or thinking about offering. So let's look at that. Let's get a clarifying card here for the Queen of Pentacles. So we have Divine Masculine represented, we have Divine Feminine represented, and let's see what other kind of energies are coming in with that for the full moon. Okay, we are clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe. No, we are. We're just being patient, letting Spirit get to the cards that needs to come out. Let's clarify this Queen of Pentacles, please. And we are clarifying that with the Queen of Swords. So I am seeing that there's some discernment and some judgments that are going to be needing to be made by Divine Masculine regarding two separate situations. And I believe he's trying to decide what his best path is going to be. and that he knows that whatever choice he makes here, so this Queen of Swords, I'm being told by my spirits that this is representing another, this is divine feminine, this is a third party, let's just say that. And that is a female energy that's coming in. It is the Queen of Swords, which is going to be a little bit quick and decisive of a person. They're quick to action, and I think that's confusing divine masculine a little bit. They're like there, and maybe giving a whole bunch of attention to divine masculine, and he has his eyes here on his divine feminine, but he's still trying to figure out if that's the best way for him to go and if that's going to be the most beneficial for him in the future. So let's move on from that. Maybe we'll get some more energies coming in regarding this situation that we can try and figure out. But next is the Hermit. And I talked a little bit earlier about what the Hermit means, and that he's probably needing to go a little inside of himself to search his heart and his soul to be able to figure this out. But let's get a clarifying card here for the Hermit also. See if we can figure out any more energies that are coming through. And as also, like, this is a reading for divine masculine. You can be a divine masculine soul and come in a woman's body, and you can come in a man's body and have a divine feminine soul. So in other words, your soul does not have to match your outward appearance that is seen. So always keep that in mind when we're talking about other people and feminine energy versus masculine energy. So we are going to get a clarifying card here for the Hermit. Okay, Spirit. Okay, oh, sorry. I'm going to take this one, which is Strength. Some other cards came out at the same time as the Strength. I'm not going to put them out in the reading, but I am just going to look at them. So we have the Four of Wands, which is kind of a all-encompassing happiness with your family and home life, those kinds of things. We have the Six of Wands, which we also have the Six of Wands here. We have the Star. It's a beautiful card. And the Four of Swords. So if you know anything about tarot card readings or you've watched a lot of them, you can kind of look at those and come to your own conclusions. But they're just some extra cards that came out when the Strength card came out. So Strength card came out as a clarifier for the Hermit. What this is telling me is that divine masculine does need to be going within and searching himself and his soul, taking a little bit of time out, meditating, and that both divine masculine and divine feminine in this reading are needing to have strength. Divine masculine needs strength to make this decision so he can make a good judgment in this situation, and divine feminine needs to pull on her strength because I have a feeling she's going to have to be dealing with something regarding this situation that maybe is not going to be the easiest. And that's okay. Divine masculine, divine feminine, when you have, when you're in union like that and you have a third party involved, obviously you're going to have a strong core, and you're going to have a strong, what's the word I'm looking for? You're going to have to trust your intuition, trust divine, know that you know what you know about divine masculine, and you know what Spirit wants for both of you as a couple and in union, and you know the kinds of things that you can accomplish together. But you have to have faith in that, and you have to have strength to be able to move through that situation. They're not easy situations to move through by any means. So a lot of it has to do with trusting divine at this time. So, and we're going to look at the Six of Wands next here. We're going to get a clarifying card in just a moment. And I'll look something up real quick. Oh, here we go. Six of Wands. Receiving recognition for a job well done. So that's great. So Divine Masculine has either at his job that he's done, or in regards of being, let's say, a father to a family, or taking care of his children, or any of those things. So that's really, really good that there's been a job well done, and there's going to be recognition for that for Divine Masculine. So I'm not sure how that recognition is going to come in, but that's good. And whether it's for his career, or for his family, for his finances, could be any one of those things. So take it for how it fits into your situation. Again, this is a collective reading, so it's not going to resonate for everyone. That's normal. I can't do a collective reading and make it personal for everyone. So all I can do is say what I feel like Spirit is showing me, and then telling that to you, and you guys will have to interpret how that fits into your situation. So we're going to get a clarifying card here for the Six of Wands. It's talking about some recognition for a job well done. We'll ask Spirit maybe for a clarifying card here. Okay, and we have more wands, a Seven of Wands. So we're seeing quite a few wands here today. And that's not a bad thing. It just is an energy that's quick and fast moving, passionate, which are all good things. If you feel like you're in a stagnant place in your relationship, they're really good things, because there's going to be movement happening. So that's good. Okay, so Seven of Wands, I had written down defending your actions. So I have a feeling that Divine Masculine is going to be feeling like he's going to have to be defending his actions. Just because that's what he's feeling doesn't mean that that's what he has to do. You could be the kind of person in a relationship that he can do whatever he wants, and there's really nothing that he would do that he would need to defend his actions of, except for, you know, if it comes in that there's this third party energy here, and he's giving over to this energy, some of the energy that Divine Feminine either was feeling or should be feeling, then at that point there may be some issues. But besides that, I'm not feeling like I'm feeling like he feels like he's going to have to defend his actions. And that's fine. You know, if he's done something that he feels like he needs to explain, then that's up to him, I guess. But here we have the Two of Pentacles, which is more of a balancing energy. And I believe this card is pertaining to what's coming out over here, and that this Divine Masculine is going to need to be working on balancing his life, and balancing what time he spends where and how much of it he spends where. But those are all his decisions. It's not anything that Divine Feminine needs to be enforcing on him, if that makes any sense. But that's an energy that he's going to be working with, is to be balancing things out. And I think that goes back to this discernment card also. Let's look at getting a clarifying card for the Two of Pentacles here. We'll see how this is going to fit into this reading here. Just want a clarifying card for the Two of Pentacles. One card here, Spirit. There we go. Wow. Feel like that took forever. So clarifying card for the Two of Pentacles is the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is a beautiful card. You've got all four cups that are upright. We've got three down on the ground that it looks like this person has already been given. So it looks like these cups have already been offered to this person. But we also have, and they've set them over to the side, and then we have this new cup that's being offered. And that is clarifying the Two of Pentacles here, which was that balancing energy. I'm feeling like Divine Masculine feels like he needs to be offering this new cup to this person here. And I'm only saying that because that's what Spirit's telling me. I'm not sure exactly what that is supposed to entail and mean. But I'm going to look up the Four of Cups real quick, make sure that I'm not missing anything in what Divine is trying to tell us. Okay, sorry. What I wrote down for that is that you're being offered a gift, but you're ignoring it. So that makes more sense to me. I'm sorry, I'm going to go back. That could also be for somebody else who's watching this, that your Divine Masculine is offering this new cup to this third party person. And if that's the case, let him. Sorry, let him. No offense. I'm just going to say it. When you're in a twin flame relationship, he can offer whatever he wants to offer to anybody else, but as Divine Feminine, just know he'll be back to you. Because you were one soul to begin with, and if you guys have met here on this plane, there's a reason behind that. So have strength, Divine Feminine. Don't let this person here sway what you have for your goals in this life and what you know in your heart to be true for your union and your union. So there's that information there. I'm going to read that one more time because there was something else that popped into my head and I want to make sure that, okay. So, Divine Masculine could actually also be the one who is being offered this gift. He could be being offered this gift from, he's being offered this gift from this third party person. And it's a new cup and it's new and kind of exciting to him. And he's not looking at what's down here. I'm kind of feeling like these are the cups that Divine Feminine offered him, and this one is coming in from this third party person. And like I said, let him offer. I'm sorry. Let him offer. They can offer all they want. She can offer him whatever she wants to offer him, but in the end, it's going to be the fact that your twin flames, whatever she has to offer is not going to be comparable. So let that person offer whatever they want, and he's the one who's going to have to make the judgment. You need to trust in him and know that he will make the proper judgment for the situation, and he's going to have strength, and he's going to have strength that actually you have given him. These cups here, I believe, are cups that you had offered him to help him with his spiritual journey. And it's not like he's tipped any of these over or thrown them out or anything. He has them sitting over to the side. He just happens to be paying attention to this new cup here. That does not mean that he does not want these cups down here. It just means something's caught his eye. And the Hierophant came out, so I'm going to look that one up real quick. Number is that 5. So the Hierophant goes along with feelings of tradition and faith. So I was just talking about you as Divine Feminine in this relationship, you having faith in this union, faith enough to know that if this comes in and she's offering him whatever she's offering him, that you need to have faith that you've made the right decisions for your path and your journey. And you have to have faith that your Divine Masculine is doing the same thing. And if you're doing your work as Divine Feminine, it's automatic that Divine Masculine is going to be doing his work also. That's just the way it is. That's how the energies work together. So let's get a little clarifying card here for the Hierophant and see if we get any more enlightenment here. Oh, and sorry, I dropped 2 cards. I'm going to grab them. So let's get a clarifying card here for the Hierophant. Again, this is for energies coming up for the new full moon. That's going to be the beginning of June. And we have the Knight of Swords. Let's look at that. It's what I'm finding. We have the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So that is a little telling in some ways, but let's look a little bit more here. Okay, so I wrote down for the Knight of Swords, it just says, you know what to do. So, Divine Masculine knows what decision he's going to make. He knows what he's going to do. And I believe he's already made that decision. Well, let me take that back. I don't know if this person has shown up for Divine Masculine yet. But if they haven't shown up, they will in the next couple of weeks. Once that happens, then Divine Masculine, even if he doesn't know that this person is there, when that person shows up, he knows what decision he would make. If that makes sense to any of you. And if it fits for your situation, that's great. If it doesn't, just let it go. Don't look at this and say, oh my gosh, my Divine Masculine is with another woman. I know it and my life is over. And that's not what this is. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying as Divine Feminines, we need to have faith and trust in our Divine Masculines that they will be able to make the proper decisions and balance things in their lives properly to be able to be there for Divine Feminine. But again, I'm seeing the Strength card here, reminding Divine Feminines, you're going to need to dig deep for this one. And that's okay. It's about having faith and knowing that what's coming up. And that's a good thing about doing these tarot card readings. If you don't know anything about this situation or it hasn't shown up yet, when it does show up, you'll be like, oh, that's what she was talking about. Okay, I get it now. I need to have faith and I need to be strong through the situation so I can help support him to make the proper decisions and help support him to be able to balance things out with his energies. So that's all good. I have been doing an action card from one of my oracle decks. I had a friend gift me a few other oracle decks that I may try using here in just a minute, but I'm going to get one card from the oracle deck that I usually use to give us kind of actions. This is going to be an action card for Divine Masculine, an action that he could be taking during this full moon energy to help the situation and help his Divine Feminine deal with whatever emotions she's going to be needing to deal with. So let's get one card here, Spirit. And an action card for Divine Masculine is let emotions flow. And I swear, if I get this card one more time out of this deck, I'm gonna freak out. Every time, like, I get one card out of this deck, and it's more often than not this one. And every time it comes out, it just makes me laugh. I feel like my guides are playing with me when it happens. But you need to let the emotions flow, Divine Masculine, which, being Divine Masculine, masculine energy, you're not usually one of the people who lets your emotions go. And so Spirit's just reminding you, you need to feel those. You need to be able to feel those emotions and let them flow to be able to balance yourself out, and for you to be able to make proper judgments about situations that you're going to be facing. So that is a good action to take. I'm going to actually pull out the other oracle decks that I've gotten. I haven't really worked with them yet, so we'll see how it goes. This is Messages from the Guides. And it's, sorry, I'll put the book up. It's by James Van Praagh, and it's just a deck of cards. I think there's 44 of them that all have different messages, and we'll see what Divine wants to tell us from this deck. I'm going to shuffle it a few times. And we will see what kind of messages our guides would like to tell us about these energies for Divine Masculine. I'm going to get one card out of this deck. Oh gosh. Divine Masculine, express your feelings. I'm just going to say it like that. Oh my goodness. Like, how do you do this? Let the emotions flow and express your feelings. Divine is telling you, Divine Masculine, that you need to be talking. I'm throat chakras. Maybe there's some clearing out of things that you need to do, whether this is expressing feelings that you have for either one of these people, expressing feelings you have in general about life, about anything that's happening in your life, essentially. With everything that's happening in the world right now, with COVID and everything, it would be, I think, a Divine Masculine thing to take all that pent-up frustration with situations and for them to just bury them. And when you're a Divine Masculine and you feel like you are the one who's in control of a lot of things in a relationship, or you feel like you need to be providing a certain amount, there's a lot of things, a lot of feelings that go along with that if you're not able to do the things for the people you love that you wish you could do. And maybe part of it is that you need to be expressing that and talk to the people in your life about how you're feeling about certain situations. In any case, Spirit's saying you need to talk about it. And I know a lot of you probably don't want to, but you need to. I'm just saying. This last deck that I have here is also from James Van Praagh, and it is a deck that's called the Power of Love Activation Cards. And I just got this to help. We're going to get a card here for Divine Masculine and see what kind of energies Spirit wants to talk about with these cards. So just ask for one card out of this activation deck for a message for Divine Masculine for the upcoming energies of this full moon. All right, one last card here. I looked through this deck. I've don't know it real well yet, but they're very self-explanatory. So we'll just see what Spirit wants to bring out. And they're new, so they're sticky. Okay. They're very sticky. All right, Spirit. Let's loosen one up and bring one out for us, please. Sorry, guys. Patience. It's divine timing, not mine. Isn't that the way it works with everything, though? It's all in the right timing. Okay. Give us an energy here, Spirit. All right, my goodness. I feel like I had to get messy just to get one. So this says tolerance. You appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. And what I'm feeling about this is just an overall energy of divine masculine. And if you're a divine feminine watching this, your divine masculine that you're watching this for, he's a very tolerant person, which is good. I have a feeling that's really good. That there are things that maybe he's not real excited about, I don't want to say being in a relationship with you because that sounds really bad. I just feel like divine masculine in the relationship with this divine feminine, he's made allowances, let's say. He has, maybe there's things that he wouldn't have accepted from other relationships in his life. Maybe other women in his life he wasn't tolerant of. But I feel like he feels like he has had to be tolerant in one way or another of you. And that's okay because that's helping him learn how to accept people for who they are. And it's helping him learn how to navigate being in a relationship with you. He's going to have tolerance, just like you're going to have tolerance for him and his likes and dislikes and all of that good stuff. So anyway, that's energies that we're looking at coming up for the beginning of June for Divine Masculine. That was a wonderful reading, I feel like. Gave some pretty good information. I hope that some of it resonated for you and maybe it even answered a few questions that you had for the upcoming future for your twin flame relationship. So that's exciting. I'm very happy that all of you are here. Please like, share, and subscribe if you feel like this is something that has been helpful for you. And if there's anything specific that you want me to do a reading on, feel free to message me. Let me know what that might be. I'm more than willing to take suggestions. And I'm always here if you need me. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.